What's up, TJ? What's up? Look, with my folks getting a divorce and all, it's been making me think a lot about my family and us. The kids are the best and most innocent part of us.
Right, I ain't really been my best lately either for anyone. And so wrapped up in all the bullshit with you and Markeisha that I lost sight of myself.
Yeah, but I think you're amazing at everything you do.
But I do want more, so I decided to enroll in cosmetology school. I'm gonna be a stylist.
Oh, okay, but who's gonna watch the kids?
Really, Terry? You know what? When we go to church, I'm gonna pray you get on some New Testament shit, because you clearly still stuck on the Old Testament.
I'm not trying to pick a fight at all.
I'm loud, that's why.
I can provide for y'all just fine.
Terry, it's the 90s, okay? And I'm not gonna play whether you support it or not.
That's why.
Listen, you're right. And I watched my mother and father's dreams get destroyed when they had kids.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna support you.
No.
Whatever you decide.
Where's my phone?
Come on.
We have a praise report. Sister Lucia has accepted the role as assistant pastor. Glory to God. And today, she will share her testimony.
Oh,
Come on up here, Pastor.
let's go. Let's go. What's going on, y'all?
Good morning. God chose a teenage girl to carry the Savior of the world. And he chose a woman, Mary Magdalene, for Jesus to speak to when he first appeared from outside the tomb. Although God called on women time and time again in the Bible, when Pastor Fleming offered me this job, I still felt unworthy to stand here in front of all of you. And that is because shame is a powerful thing. I was ashamed.
Oh, what's going on? We're gonna get started in give me 2 minutes.
Who I was. But I am standing here today because I am free from the bondage of my shame, because God loves me despite my flaws and imperfections. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well. Amen.
Are you packing? You leaving?
Tomorrow's gonna be my last night at the club. Come, I want to show you something.
Your visions.
Yeah, you inspired me.
Angel, this is dope.
What's going on, JP Replay?
I'm gonna put a down payment.
Yeah, we're gonna try to print something tonight for sure.
I just really want to open up an after-school program for girls. They don't gotta go through what I went through. Place will they'll feel seen.
That's great.
Thank you for giving me back my voice.
Uncle Cash, what's good? What's going on?
It's always been here. You just had to unlock it. I'm proud of you.
I miss you.
If you ever want to see me, you know where I'm at. Atlanta's my home now. told you. Whoop, you don't know what to do with that, bro. Look, I got something special for you, brother. Oh, calamari. Yo, I'd rather eat all the hospital jello. I already got that next number. She ain't fucking with you no more. She is fine as hell. Oh, man. But nah, look. I'm about to head back to the A with Meech, you know. Now that we got the cars.
Oh, all right.
See what's next for you, man.
What's up, y'all? All right, we gonna get started. What time is it? It's 11:16. It is August 26th, Wednesday, and before I even get started, I just want to talk about what happened at market open. Like, y'all could kind of see what's going on right now, but that was crazy. That was crazy. Now, I'm not big into like the news or nothing like that to be knowing, you know, what made the market do that. I know there was something going on with Nvidia today. I don't know if that's what it was, but I mean, this is usually the time I look at the market. So, you know, I did open up my computer a little earlier, but I didn't like look. And yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Still gotta sell a house.
What exactly happened? I don't know. I like I said, I just know something that was going on with Nvidia earnings. Yeah, man. Sheesh. That's what she doing? It's crazy. Let me turn this up. But yeah, man. That's a crazy move right there. So we're gonna see what's going on. We'll see what's going on for the night. Let me see. What up, Money Mitch? All right, so what's up, y'all? Actually, let me log in. Let me log in real quick. Let me log in. All right, I think we're ready. We're ready now. Okay.
Steady's favorite.
All right, I gotta go.
We'll say the draw is 29,686. We're gonna get into it. I mean, look, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We've been having some good weeks. We're undefeated last week so far this week, and we're undefeated. You know, God willing, and you know, we looking to do the same thing again today. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really look at the markets yet, until like right now. So yeah, I mean, from what I see right now, obviously it's been going up. Yesterday we had some pushes to the upside.
Thank you for our family.
So we'll get into it. It's like as far as like the numbers where I think it's gonna go. Not sure yet. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, if this is your first time on this session, we're about to get started now. If it's your first time on this session, I go by Shaq Stacks. You can follow me on Instagram at Shaq Stacks _. Obviously, if it's your first time on the channel, you know, go ahead and subscribe, smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it. It is motivating as far as like coming up here and continuing the stream. Because as we all know, if you guys do trade, I can make my money in silence. You know, I don't have to do this. But for those of you that are wondering why, I'm not an educator. I'm not a guru. I'm not any of that. I'm not no life coach, nothing. All right, I just come up here and I stream to document my journey. All right. And with that, I've been able to have some success. And I do want to build a community, if that makes sense, of people who trade and think like me, have like-minded um, ways of thinking when it comes to this. Um, but yeah, the stream isn't so I can just, I'm just up here like telling trades or signals or anything like that. All right. It's just to show you that you can be a regular person, trade, do your own thing, and then, you know, go on about your business. All right. I'm starting to like the streaming thing. It is fun. I would say that, but it is extra. Like, I mean, I could sit here and, watch Netflix, right? I could listen to music, I can play my game and trade. All right. I don't necessarily, I'm not the type of trader that wakes up super early in the morning. I used to, um, and just like trade, like, and try to trade all day. I realized um, that I didn't get into trading to trade all day or to try to make $1 million in one day. It was to get my piece out the market and then keep it moving. All right. So with that, I took advantage of prop firms and an AI bot, and with those two together, I've been able to have some success and bring in some extra income to take care of me and my family. All right. So for those of you that are looking to get your first payout or get some consistent profits, I'm just showing you my method and how I've been able to do this. I'm basically I started streaming to document this one account. Right. So on the account, we started off it's a funded account, right? So we started off basically at the eval stage. When I first started streaming, it was in the eval stage, right? I passed the eval, I got funded, and then now we're working on the last payout, actually the sixth payout, right? So for those of you that know about Apex, that's the prop firm that I use. I started off with a 50K account. As you see, we are on 66,000. So we made quite a bit of money already, and that's not including the money that has been taken out for the withdrawals. All right, so that's just where we're at. That's just what we're floating at. All right. So I'm very transparent. You're gonna see the trades that I take. You're gonna see me win. You're gonna see me lose. All right. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see my emotions, everything. Well, you know, the highs and the lows of it all. All right, and then it's just a transparency thing, okay? Because I wasn't always profitable. All right, and I know, like I said, somebody may be coming across the stream and they're looking to get over that hump, and all it take like this whole thing is just like it's 90% of it is just mental. You're not gonna win every trade, so don't come in with that mindset. Just stick to your plan, stick to what you know, and then lose in that aspect. Don't lose because of FOMO or anything like that. Or don't even win because of FOMO, if that makes sense. Like, just try to build some kind of consistency, some kind of discipline, and then the results will speak for itself. And then it becomes more than just about the money. It's more just just trying to do the same thing over. Um, I don't want to say become a robot, but like become more of like, yeah, just become a machine when it comes to it. Like, you know, um, and definitely just understand your risk management. Um, so I know that we be slapping on these trades sometimes. It's crazy. The bot is trying to call something out, and I didn't even get into it. Um, but yeah, we didn't really get into it yet. But you know what? Let's just go ahead. I'm gonna stop chatting right now. Hopefully, you guys get the drift. Like I said, let's print some money. Let's have some fun, and hopefully we can. The session could be like last night where we was just kind of in and out. You know. If you guys got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me anything in the comments, or tell me anything in the comments. If you think it's a bad trade, if you think it's a good trade, All feedback is welcome. I won't get offended. You can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but yeah. All right. If you don't want to comment on the YouTube channel, you can go to Discord. You can ask questions there. And then, like I said, I'll get into my strategy. When they usually go live and what is your strategy. So I'm basically like once I finish like doing this like rundown, I'm gonna go basically from top to bottom of what my strategy is and how I use this AI scanner to basically make money in the markets. Um, but yeah, so like if you guys want to ask more questions, you can go to Discord. Um, and yeah, just continue to follow me on YouTube. I usually go live Monday through Thursday at 11 p.m. And yeah, this is welcome to trading being simplified. All right. Now, I don't do a bunch of the extra stuff that you may see that some of these traders that stream on YouTube do. Um, I don't talk like them. I don't, like I said, I am a regular person. I understand I've been trading for 6 years. About three of them, I've like the past three, I've been like profitable. So, um, yeah, the payouts are starting to roll in. I'm starting to be able to live my life a little bit, and I'm just sharing it now. Why not share the knowledge? 300 away from getting a funded account. Oh, hopefully you can get it tonight, brother. It's you. Sly Fox Trades. Is the supply and demand zones on your chart automatically plotted? Yes, everything on my chart is automatically plotted. My goal is to show you guys that this AI scanner can help you visually see when to get into the market better. All right, so at the end of the session, I'll show you how to get access to the AI scanner, the bot, because I do not place any of these things on this chart. I don't type in the higher highs, the higher lows, the point of interest, the supply and demands, the fair value gaps, the EMAs, the arrows. None of this stuff I put up on my chart automatically. It is a scanner visually doing this. The volumetric bar, all of this stuff up here is automated. The only thing that is manual is me actually entering and exiting the trade. All right, so it's not an auto bot, right? It's not one of those where it enters and exits trades for me, but it does scan the market for me. It visually looks at the market for me, so that way it takes out the guessing. And really, I just wait for an entry. All right, so right now it is calling something out, and I do like when it calls things out on a 5 minute. But I haven't really did my full rundown for me to just hop into this trade right now. If it's still available by the time that I finish, then we'll enter. But if it leaves us, I don't want to do a disservice to myself or to you guys by just rushing into something. So continue to ask questions or whatever it is that you need to know. And then I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, just remember I'm multitasking, right? I'm trying to focus on making money because this is my account. At the end of the day, I got mouths to feed, so I gotta make sure I do what I gotta do to make this money before before you guys, and that's just me being honest. All right, so but yeah, not talking. Let's get into it. All right, so for the most part, I start off on the higher time frame where I start off on the 4 hour, right, and then what was this all like? What last? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is all last week. Yeah, we was just shorting everything last week, and on the 4 hour supply and demand, right? Price went from the 3,200 level down to 29. All right, and then now it's starting to show a little bit of like a reversal to come back to the upside. Which is cool because last night we were able to catch some of these pushes to the upside off the demand. All right, the 4 hours pretty much showing us this was a crazy gap to open up today. But yeah, it's pretty much showing us that it's still bullish bit off of this demand, so we have plenty of room. Even though like I would normally consider this no man's land, But based off of what price has been doing on the higher time frames, I would be looking to go bullish for for tonight. So my 4 hour bias is longs. Um, all right, see what the 1 hour looks like. So also no man's land. We had a crazy sell off. This was at 8. So that was after this open right here. This big gap right here. It filled a little bit and then it starts to push up a little bit more. Not as volatile, but um yeah, I would say in a 1 hour, we are in no man's land, but it's still pushing me towards longs, just based off of we still have some space before breaking the supply to continue higher, or just price wanting to kind of like reach this level if it wants to push back down. Like I believe we still have some more some room to go. All right, so 4 hours long, 1 hour, kind of no man's land, but still longs. 15. So like normally I would say this is the same thing. I would normally say that this is like no man's land, but like this is some like serious bullish action that's going on. Just like I said, from the open, we still have this fair value gap that it didn't necessarily fill, but it's creeping up. It's creeping up, and I don't like going against the trend. We're clearly long off of this, creating another demand level. Um, so yeah, I still would say longs, even though it's not exactly the longs I would like to see because of this this area here is just wild to me. It's just so wild. But with that being said, it's clear to say, like, if price starts to sell off, I am not looking to get into a trade. I don't care if price sells off or not. Um, so my 5 and my 1 minute is usually where I catch my entries, and the 5 minute, the scanner is actually calling something out. Um, so as I go through this, I'm going to show you guys how you use this bot. All right. Um, it did call something out. So usually when we have parameters set for us, um, you know, it's the buy is basically saying that price is going to continue to push in that direction. And it doesn't happen every time, but most of the time we get um, an entry point, targets, and then obviously a SL. Now, for those of you that are trading with me for the first time, you will notice that for those of you that are trading with me for the first time, you will notice that I don't trade micros. All right, I trade mini. Okay, I do one contract with the minis, and um, yeah. So my wins and my losses could be a little bit more than average. I usually try to go for, if I win the first trade, obviously I'm done. If I do lose the first trade, I'll go for another one. If I lose twice in a row, I'm done. If I break even, then if I break even on the second trade, like I lose the first one, break even on the second trade, I would then take another trade. All right. Until like I have two like real losses. Like that's when I'll be done. All right. If the second trade, if I win, and let's say it's just enough for break even, depending on the night, I may enter again. But you know, I try to keep it very, very, very like simple as far as I don't try to jump into a bunch of trades, if that makes sense. Um, so hopefully we don't even have to go that route. We can do one and done, last night, and actually like last night, the night before, all these things. All right. But if this is your first time trading with me, um, basically the strategy is the breaks of supply and demand. All right. So like I said, the bot did call something out. But as far as like my success and what I've had while using this scanner, when price breaks out of the supply or the demand and then calls out a signal like you see here, that's the success rate is a lot higher than it just, like the market isn't even really that volatile right now. Um, so it's it's a trade that I possibly would take, but I just don't like it just off the fact of like when I say no man's land, a lot of people don't understand. No man's land is when price is in the middle of supply and demand. So it's calling out a trade in no man's land, and that's already a no go for me. All right, I don't like trading in no man's land because I feel like price doesn't really know which direction it's trying to go, and it's consolidated in the middle of no man's land. So this is a call out from the bot that I wouldn't necessarily take. All right, for those of you that are asked that are wondering, hold on, let me see. A bunch of questions came in. What's going on, Franco? I seen you a few times. They ready play. Who else is up here? Jay Loves. What's going on, Jay Loves? Um, that's risk management right there. Yeah. What up, Casta Carlo? What's going on? All right, so a few people are back. And just for the people that are on this stream, and like for the people that haven't been on my stream before and maybe wondering, does this guy know what he's talking about? Does he make any money? First I'll go through the comments. If there's anybody who's been on my stream before and you've made money or you've learned something, just drop some dollar signs in the chat for everybody that's new. Um, Maybe that'll help them tune in a little bit more. To the stream. And then while we do that, because we aren't really in an area where I would take anything anyway. So like I always do, like I said, I don't like to get on the stream and not be transparent with you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna log into my Apex. Oh, what's up, Ish? That's how you feeling tonight? My girl put this on, y'all. I don't know what she trying to tell me what's going on after the stream. I don't know what's going on. Whoa, okay. Look, babe, I don't know how to I did enough what? Shut up. Look. All right, so when it's like this, go to this. Oh, that's okay. And then go to the thing where it says buy something. Yeah, make sure this says. Thank you. Yeah. And then you click on trade and trade evade. Oh, you got it open on something. You got trade evade open already? Yeah, it's right here. I can't get the link. I don't say by yourself. It says right here. When you click it over here, it just makes the screen pop up, but it only enters when you do one of these. All right. Netflix and chill, fam. Yeah, man. We was Netflix and chilling earlier. I'll tell you that much. How come you haven't taken a payout on this account? Yes, I have. All right, so that's what I was doing. My bad, y'all. Y'all be multitasking. I've taken a payout on the account. I'm on my 6th payout. I'm looking to take out my 6th payout. All right, so just to show you guys, it's the same account. All right, we got 5 approved. Look, same numbers, same everything, right? 66, 110, 84. Look, 5 payouts. All right. What? You gotta wear that?
No, I can't. I was thinking I had to put them on, but I can't.
All right, and there we go. All approved. Going through. For everybody that's clocking, this was maybe in like what, a month and a half time, maybe like going on 2 months. Yeah, it's a 50K. It's a 50K account. 50K account, y'all. 50K. All right, so yeah, that's just my spill. You can stick around and you can learn. Maybe take a trade with me. If not, that's cool. Appreciate you for stopping by. I like to have fun up here. We could talk about anything. What's up, N5? How long does it take for Apex to usually pay you? I'm not gonna lie. Apex need to do better. They take a while. It's like it says like 3 to 4 business days. So depending on when you ask for the payout, it could feel like a week or two. How much the profit split? It's 100%. It's no profits. It's no split because it's a funded account. So like the funded accounts, it's 100% like split. I guess you would call it. Like if you request the 25 or 3, then you get all of it. When you go to the live account, like so live, like after I get the 6 payout, right? They could send me an email saying like, "Hey, you've graduated to a live account." And once you go there, then it's 90-10. But it's 90-10 and it's no consistency. It's no consistency. So and it's daily. So meaning like there's times where like with me when I trade, um it's times with me like when I trade, like I'll just go for like 3 to 400, $500, whatever. Like the max, I'm not gonna try to make more than like 1,500 in a day. And there's many trades where I could have done that, but I don't because of the consistency rule. It's gonna make it harder for me the next day because I'm gonna have to make more. So I try to keep it base, take the base hits, and then do that. Um, and there's 2 reasons to that. So one, that's really the way. If you ask me, that's really the way to go because it's not about making a it's not about making $1,000 or $2,000 per trade. It's about making the 2 to 300 and then have multiple accounts because it's way easier to make 2 to 300. Let's say I make 200 and I got 5 accounts. What's that? $1,000? Yeah. All right. So with $200 and I got 5 accounts, that's $1,000, and I did the same like that same little move across 5 accounts. Thank you. Right across 5 accounts to make the 1,000 instead of one account trying to make like $200, $1,000. Right. I rather have 5 accounts that I'm copy trading 200 than one trade to hit 1,000. If that makes sense. Huh? Right. So basically, like the goal is to scale, make 200, 300 and scale, get multiple accounts and copy trade them across all, or just have multiple accounts that you're just doing 200 off of because it's way easier to make 200 and 300 than, like I said, 1,000 on a trade. But the difference is, like I said, that's one thing, right? Because of the consistency and because of the basis. But when you go live and like you get the daily payouts with no consistency, if there's a trade you can run up 10 bands on and it's 90-10, then you're gonna take 9,000. They take 1,000. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. on top of the extra money that you made from your funded accounts. So a lot of people don't know that as well. Well, this is what Apex in general. They have like a thing called a vault, right? Where each month the extra money that you made in your funded accounts, they'll start sending you that. Um, like a bonus thing on top of whatever you withdrew. So I mean, I know a lot of people they get to the six payout and then they just like they rip the account, like they fuck up the account on purpose, just so they can keep like staying funded and they don't want to go live. But honestly, I think it's a preference, but you know, it depends on what you want. You know, I don't mind going live and then doing daily payouts. I think the minimum you could take out is 500 for a minimum, but it's no max. You know, I wouldn't even try to go crazy like that. But like now, if you watch me trade and you see how I trail, um, if it runs up, and then take advantage of it. If not, then you take your base hit and then go home, or chill, whatever. Do you send? Do you use other platforms too? Yeah, I do. I have Top Step as well, and I have some Lucid accounts. But my main accounts are on Apex. It's better if you have at least 8 accounts. I think Apex was 5 days. How you decide whether or not to take a trade after a signal? That's a good question, and that's basically what I was explaining. Like, I've had the most success trading the breakouts of the supply and demand zones. Now, if the bot decides to create a demand zone at this level and then you know calls out the signal, then I would more likely take it. But because we're in the middle, like I call it no man's land, because we're in the middle of a supply and demand zone, I would have left the trade alone anyway. All right. Also, if I'm being honest, when the bot activates a entry, exit, and targets, um, it's more for a volatile market such as New York Open. So I don't trade live stream during this time. So you guys don't even get to really see the benefits of the bot when it does this. Um, it's really more for the New York session when it's like this. All right. But I stream live Asia and I trade the breakouts of the supply and demand zones. So that's how I determine when to take the signal or not. Mainly, we have to understand, like I say this analogy all the time, like we got to use the scanner as a calculator, right? Yes, when you have the calculator, you don't have to think as much, right? We don't have to think as much. We don't have to write up the supply. We don't have to write the demand zones. We don't have to see the fair value gaps and draw it out on our chart because the scanner does it for us. So it takes a lot of pressure off of us, right? Um, so like just like with the calculator, you don't have to think about what 5 times 27 is, right? You just type it in. But just like with the calculator, if you type in the wrong number, right, you're still going to get the wrong answer, right? If that makes sense to anybody. If you're taking a test and it says 3 plus 3, right, and then you type in 3 plus 4 in the calculator, yeah, you ain't have to think about it, but you still got the answer wrong. All right, so it's the same thing with the bot, right? You still use your trading knowledge, still educate yourself, still learn how to trade. All right, and then that's what my community is for, really. Like you to really learn how to trade, and then use that, use the bot with your knowledge, and then now when it does call out something and it's in confluence with what you know as a trader, it's harder to lose. I'm not saying that you won't lose, but it's harder. It's harder to lose. All right. So I mean, looking at it now, this is it's actually like pretty cool to be able to, because I don't really get a chance to explain like that part. So that's a great question, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that want to know that. No consistency on funded. No, with a funded account, it is a consistency rule. So it's a 50% consistency rule. Actually, you just reminded me. Let me check to see where it's at right now. Let me 3FO freaks. Oh, it's not even up yet. All right, so far since I got the payout, we had a $400 day with 413, and then a $640 day since the last payout. So like with Apex, you need 5 trading days, 5 days with 250 plus. Oh wait, time out. I just realized this. Hold on. So payout number 6, 50% consistency rule is not required. It says it's not required. Payout 6 and onwards. 6 and onwards. So I only have to watch out for the consistency rule right now. Now, some people may look at that and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to just wild out. And that's why you're going to blow your account still. Trade the same exact way. Whether you're in a eval, whether you're in a funded. All right, I get it. Some people want to get through their evals quick and they just full port it. I've done that before. And guess what? Guess where that's led me? To paying for another eval. And then another one. And then maybe I pass this one. And then I still want to blow. Like, no, try to trade the same way every time, all the time. Build habits. Like, build good habits. All right, I'm human, y'all. I still might get a funded or like purchase a funded account and then full port the eval. I'm telling y'all the right way to do it though. All right, that's how you do it. Like when it's time to lock in, that's how you do it. But don't, if you haven't even got a payout yet, like take it easy, go slow. Because then at least with that payout money, you can go get another account. But don't keep spending your hard-earned money on evals because you want a full port, and it sounds cool.
Just a few clicks, enter a little bit of info, and you're done. It's that simple. And look at that price.
What up, Jason?
Is a state fee. Need a registered agent? Yes, every business owner does.
TPT is the way.
Marketing, getting your business listed on Google or any other popular
Or Lucid.
just takes a couple clicks.
I wouldn't be able to tell you because I never traded with TPT. I've had Lucid. I like Lucid. It's pretty good. Is it end of day? Yes. I prefer end of days than I cannot trade intradays. The way I trade, I can't do it intraday. I will blow my account while I'm winning, and that pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Double tap M4. What is going on, my brother? All right, so like I said, we're in no man's land right now, and just kind of like, I would just like to see price pick a direction, either breaking the supply or breaking its demand.
Show them that piece. That piece is good.
She want me to show y'all this crab.
That's a good piece.
We eating crab legs.
That's a good piece.
Hold on, let me show them what you got going on over here. Because what is going? Look, hold on.
What is it?
So watch this. Instead of her getting a plate, right? She ain't getting no plate. She got a pan. She got a pen. She's sitting down with a pen like this.
We don't need to pay for the pens do the same thing, and it's gonna stay in there. Boom. When I finish.
Yeah. Come on. You that hungry?
I'm tired.
First of all, don't say we eating. That's her stuff. She just trying to give me some. She always trying to give me some. She's sharing. She's sharing. Yo. That is why I'm getting big now. It's part of it. Yeah. Y'all see what's going on. So for those of you that are new to the stream, I tore my ACL like, dang it, we going on a year? Dang, it's about to be a year, yo. A year went by like that. Anyway, I tore my ACL last year, and I haven't for a while. I wasn't able to work. I wasn't able to do anything. And you know, I was somebody that like worked out like damn near every day, like every day. I ran, I did something, right? So this past year, I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking off. The most I've been able to do was like the most I do is probably like my PT. Like that's like my strongest like workouts now. I was doing push-ups. And after surgery, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. Anyway, long story short, I haven't been working out like that. And I got around a group of people the other day, and they was like, "Yo, you getting fat?" I was like, "Oh shit," because I've been saying that in my head, like I'm getting fat. Not like for real, but like compared to what I was, I'm a lot bigger. So yeah, and she's been over here cooking and doing all this stuff, and I haven't been working out. But yeah. Show her in the camera, bro.
No. Absolutely the fuck not.
Actually, you haven't been in the camera since I started, right?
No, I haven't been in the camera. Remember, you was downstairs in the loft, and I walked in. I didn't know you was live. I walked in the loft. You was live.
When I was in the loft.
When we was doing the
in Atlanta.
No, yeah, we was doing back then.
Oh, but everybody was think was in that stream.
So I was in there too.
Okay. I mean, you poke your head in a few times, but you never was like on the stream with me. It said what we're eating. Yeah, it's crab legs. I don't know if I answered that. I tore my ACL in the Army and never got it fixed. Shit sucks. Oh wow, dang! How long ago was that? I got surgery. The surgery was worse than the injury itself. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I got hurt, I knew immediately that something was wrong with my knee, but I didn't know that I tore my ACL at the time. So like I was just like limp, like a hard limp, like damn near about to fall over. So I had like a hard ass limp, and then like I did it in another state too. So yeah, I started kind of late. I usually start like at 11. I started like 11, 15, 20. So yeah, so that whole time I was there, I'm like walking hard and pretty much just like fucked up, right? And when I get back and I did the CAT scan, MRI, and stuff like that, and they said it was all that stuff was torn. Basically, I had to, the way it happened, I had to do like a whole bunch of paperwork and all this other extra stuff. So I could get compensated for it, basically, right? And then, hold up. Yeah, so I was basically, it's midnight. So basically, I was just like waiting around to get my surgery. So while I was waiting, I was starting like my knee was starting to heal. Like I was starting to walk around and stuff, but like still had like a little limp. And then when I got the surgery, it was like I started all over again. But like I waited months. Like it was like months since the actual injury happened when I got the surgery. But the surgery is way worse.
Yeah, that was fun.
Around like 2004. Oh shit. So wait, so do you feel it? Like do it still pop? Like does your knee pop or does it give out? Or do you think it's fully healed? Black Magic said every rich man has at least one. One what? Torn ACL? What he said? Hello from Tokyo. Do you only trade micro? No, I don't trade micros at all. Actually, I trade minis. I trade one contract mini, so that's 10 micros. It's a little unconventional compared to I know a lot of people. A lot of people like to trade minis. I mean micros, and they just like have multiple contracts in the micros. But you know, I say it every stream. I am what you call a sniper scalper, not a hyper scalper.
Okay.
Um, but shout out to Tokyo. We love y'all session. Love your session. So I get my money. I make my money in your session. And Nasdaq is apparently about to like in this I think December 6th. They got something going on where there's gonna be a session for Nasdaq starting at 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. So it make it a little bit more volatile during this time, which I wouldn't mind. You know, I did come to this session so that way, you know, when it comes to explaining what's going on the charts or you know, like the simple like the simple things for that person who's like brand new, it's easier to like show them or talk about what's going on during this time because it's a slower pace compared to New York where like it's so volatile, just like, you know, you kind of miss your entry, you might get left. This one, Tokyo with NQ, because it's technically out of session, it moves a lot slower. So if you miss an entry, it's a it's a good chance it may come back slow enough where you can enter and then, you know, continue to ride the wave. Um Bro, I was until 2007 deployed second time as infantryman. You know, I actually got a military story for y'all, but um, it wasn't easy. I get to disability now. Oh, you getting paid though? Go ahead, break your other ACL. Tear that. I eat disability now, so I could probably get it fixed, but I ain't trying to be out of commission for like 6 months. Nah, I feel you. One of my one of my best friends is he's in the army. He does like IT stuff though. And I think I think if he wants, he can. I think he has like the 100% disability. But I appreciate your service, Jason. I had a meeting in the AM to sell my algo. Let's go. Do that. Get that money on. Get that money on. OC Dog Trainer. Darren said, "Hey man, what do you recommend for prop firms for futures?" Um, I use I use Apex and I use Lucid and Top Step. I haven't used any other ones to be able to give you my opinion on them. Um, I chose the prop firms that I chose based off of people that I've learned from, and I've seen them actually receive their payout consistently. And so I said, you know what, it's a trusted firm, reliable, and that was pretty much how I made my decision. Nothing else. They all are different. Um, but I don't really have an issue with any of them. I mean, I use Apex the most. Like I have the most accounts with Apex, so if I had to like rank them out of those three, I would choose Apex. Which I know like a lot of people I see so many things that's like, oh, like Apex is honestly I like Apex, but like it's just the waiting for the payout. That's the only thing. Um Top Step, I like Top Step. Um I do not like trading on their platform. I like to trade on TradingView. That's just a preference of mine. So I would put like Lucid before Top Step, because I could trade my Lucid up here, and it's pretty much like Apex to me, but I just been trading with Apex longer, so I'm biased with that. So yeah, I'll say Apex, Lucid, and Top Step. If I'm being honest, like Top Step is like my play account. I don't know what it is about Top Step, but like when I trade on it, it just feels like a video game, and I don't have the most success. I'm like up and down with it, and I just can't do it. Trading View helps me lock in a little bit more. If I'm being honest. I trade 2 to 5 minis, hold for 200 points. Okay. I usually trade New York 930, 1030 scalps. Yeah, so like usually if I don't find a setup on like the like in between Asia and um London, then I'll wake up and I'll trade the opening bell. But the goal is to for me, my goal is to my goal is to make money tonight so that way I don't have to wake up in the morning. Lucid Flex, yes, Lucid Flex, the Lucid Flex account.
Okay.
Lucid is good on payouts. Yeah,
I'm on the try to clean up real quick. Oh,
yep. So I don't wake up until 12. Yeah, like I don't care to wake up early. That's not like a thing of mine. Like even when working, like I've always done like some kind of like midnight shift or afternoon. Yep. All right, y'all. So yeah, we're just pretty much waiting now. Bobbing out, seeing what price, which direction price wants to go to. Um, because this is all I see right here, a box. That's all I see, and it's like consolidate right now. I don't deal with consolidation. Obviously, yeah. I don't. Not a fan of where price is right now. The move was that open 6 p.m. Eastern. That was wild. And yeah, I guess like from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock to 9, some serious dumps, slight pushes or at 9 o'clock, but see the woman, it looks like. All right, 1 minute has a little bit more noise. You'll see a lot of ups and downs. Still, this just looks choppy. It's a lot going on. It literally is a lot going on. Like if you just look at it, it looks like a lot is going on right now. I don't like trading in those environments. I like clear cut trends. Yeah, not really a fan of what the market look like right now, especially on the one. But while we wait, right? While we wait, I will explain the 5 points that you are looking for when it comes to entering a trade off the bot. It's 5 points that you're looking for. All right. So you guys can hold me accountable of taking a trade on like with these 5 points. Now, you can take a trade if it's only 2 or 3 points. You can. But with 5 points, obviously that's like a no-brainer. Get into the trade. If you lose on a 5 point trade, I'm sure it's more so of a human thing, not because of the scanner. When I say human thing, it's a good chance you were in profit and you didn't protect your account, like meaning like you didn't move your stop loss at least to break even while you were in profit. So that's more like a human. It wasn't like the bot was wrong. You just was greedy. Um, or like a weird incident happened where the market just spikes because of either news or whatever, right? Um, but most of the time when I see these 5 points and it's happening, um, yeah, I don't find myself losing too much. Every second I'm long, an upticker is never allowed. Only crashes. I get stopped out at bottom tick and never down ticks again. So RX, what I would say is, like I said, I don't trade like that. And I know a lot of people do. Just entering into the market because they feel like it's at a bottom or a top, and they try to like predict that it's gonna change directions. I'm more of a reactive trader. I do not predict. I'm not proactive. I'm reactive, meaning once the market starts to begin to be volatile and it is going in a particular direction, all right, I just try to catch that move. I tried to catch that move. So like right now, literally it is going sideways. If I can only enter and I make money when it goes up or down and it's moving sideways, that means there is no money for me to make right now. It's going sideways. Um Now obviously we look at the higher time frames to see like overall what's going on, but don't rush. Listen to the market. It's telling you a story. It's telling you what it's doing. You don't have to guess what it's doing. You don't have to be early in what it is doing. Um, just stick to the market structure and be patient. Wait, sit on your hands. It's always better to not have even gotten into a trade than to or sit on the sidelines than to just be in a game and doing nothing. All right. So price is still trying to figure itself out. As y'all see, supply zone just created itself. Um, so it's a lot of tension. It's a lot of tension right there. As far as like longs go, if it just created another. ceiling. All right. Now, when it comes to this bot, let me explain. Where's the remote? When it comes to the bot, what you're looking for, right, is the first question you're going to ask yourself is price above or below the white EMA? Yo, you guys answer that for me. We're going to go through this together. Is price above or below the white EMA? This is like the easiest question ever. But we have time. Hey, no direction. It's lunchtime. It's Tokyo. I gave up and sold. It's safe to go long as I'm long. They never allow an uptick. Now let's Trump cheese story manipulated. Yes, above. Okay, all right, boom. So price is above. So if what is the white line? The white line is the EMA. All right. So price above the white line. It's above the EMA. All right. So automatically, I am looking for longs. The only trades that I would take are longs. There are some incidents where you may take the reversal, but in this case today, that's not what we're doing. All right. I'm trying to show you guys how to use this the right way. In case you decide to get the bot. All right, you already have an understanding of how to use it. Because it's simple. Is price above the white? Is the price above or below the white EMA? It is. It's above the white EMA. So I'm looking for longs. I already know that that first question I'm asking is already telling me I should be looking for longs. All right. Second question is, do we have a green EMA? Green EMA, yes or no? Yes or no? Green EMA right now.
Do you know what EMA is?
Yes or no? Do we have a green EMA? Yes. Okay. So that's the second thing. All right. Third one. This is the third. So that's 2 points right there. So far, that's 2 points. We're looking for longs. All right. Third one is, are we near a demand zone? Since we're looking for longs, are we near a demand zone? Yes or no? No, we're not. We're not near a demand zone. We're near a supply. All right. So because we're near a supply, that level, right? That level where the supply is, it turns into a demand only if price breaks it. All right. It turns into a demand only if price breaks it. The bot isn't going to show you the it turning into a demand. It's just going to show price breaking the supply and it's going to disappear. All right, so that will wind up being our third confirmation, which is what we're waiting for. All right, that's what we're waiting for. Okay, we're waiting for price to break the supply zone so that we can buy. Okay, so that we can long. All right, so technically we have 2 points. We don't have 3. All right, so we're waiting for the third point. Now, just to continue on, so you can see like what a 5-point trade looks like. Once price breaks, either it breaks the supply, or if it's already at the demand zone while all those other two things happen, then obviously the like it's coming off of a demand zone. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. If I'm confusing you guys, just say something. Like, I have no problem while we wait, which is more like this is what you do when you trade. You wait. It should get boring when you start making money. All right, but either you're going to break the supply or you're already going to be at the demand zone. That's for the third part. All right. The fourth thing is the fourth point, right? We have these things called volumetric bars. All right. So when you see things like this, when you see this, whoa, like this thing right here, or this bar right here, or it's kind of behind the supply zone, but you guys can see this, right? That's the volumetric bar. We want the volumetric bars. If we're looking for longs, we want this green level to be longer than the red. All right. So like it's gonna extend this way. See this one? It extends this way. These volumetric bars, we want a green one. We want one like this, like somewhere close to the level of where we're trying to trade at. All right, if that makes sense. Y'all good on that? Huh? All right. Y'all good on that? So that's the fourth thing, right? That's the fourth thing. The fifth thing, the last point to make it a 5-point trade is we get a green arrow. All right, we get a green arrow. All right, if we have all 5 of those things in alignment with each other, enter into the trade. Just enter the trade. Enter the trade. Take your stop loss. And everybody has a different account. Everybody has a different size account. Some people are trading their own live accounts. Some people have 50K accounts. Some people have 100K accounts, 150K accounts, 50K accounts, whatever. Whatever your account is and whatever your daily loss, not the actual daily loss limit of the firm that you're using. What in your head, what is your, like on each trade, this is what I'm going to risk. Every trade that you take, you should already know what you're going to lose. And that's it. Like, don't try to move nothing. Right? I'm losing this. Or no, I'm not even gonna say I'm losing this. I'm risking this, and that's it. All right, I'll talk about the EMAs after. Have that set, right? Have that set in your head. Like before you even trade that night. Like have an idea or of every trade that you take, I'm only gonna risk this. It shouldn't go more, it shouldn't go less. All right. And depending on market structure, right? If it's slightly off, okay. Meaning, right? So me personally, this is what I do. All right, it's a little unorthodox. Like I said, some people don't trade like this. All right, but I usually risk about 300 to 400. All right, I'm not entering into a trade, so it looks something like this. Right. All right, it's gonna keep moving because I'm on market, but let's say was to get an entry right here. Right, I'm not gonna risk more than 300 to 400. Let's say my entry was somewhere in like whatever with this, and I know that this level right here is where, you know, if price was to come, it's either gonna bounce off and come back up, or it's gonna break through. I want my stop loss to be, you know, somewhere where like, all right, cool. It kind of broke through a level that it was just kind of setting at as a point of interest. Like I wouldn't be surprised if a demand zone pops up while we're chilling. Like if a demand zone pops up and now we have a tight supply and a demand, that means price is really getting trapped in between this level, and you know we'll start to get closer to like what will we do for entries. But anyway, stick with me. If I was to enter where this limit is, and I know I only want to risk about 300 to 400, and like so technically my 400 will be like right here or whatever, right? But I see that price is like a little um like it goes a little under what I'm willing to risk. That's the only time, like, and I still, like I said, like I still have to understand in my head, like, all right, if I'm going to do this on this trade, I have to be very careful. I would then drop it a little lower. That's it, and that's the only way I would risk a little more, or vice versa, right? If price is gone at a level or whatever, it's situational, but just have an idea, like a range of what I'm willing to risk before I enter into the trade. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody, right? Hopefully that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, I do trail my stop loss. I do trail. All right, and then how much you make, that's on you. If it goes into profit, I will never tell you to not take your profit because it's not at a certain number. So I don't, you know. Um Market was going up earlier. As soon as I bought, it sold off 250. Got bomb ticked, and it came back. Just bought at 570 and sold at. It never upticks when I'm long. You're doing. I'm sorry, RX. You asked me. You're doing too much. You You're just trying to. I feel like you're trying to. You're chasing it. You're chasing the market. All right. Someone asked, "What is my EMAs?" My EMAs are set from the algorithm, so you won't be able to see it anyway. I mean, you could try your best to dissect it if you don't want to get the bot yourself. Um, since I do show my screen, I mean, maybe you can find some EMAs that match up or close to it, but it's 30. Um, is it good setup now to go long? Possible, like it's getting there, but I wouldn't rush it. You're never late. You're never late. All right, just for anybody that thinks like, oh, I'm missing out on this trade, or I didn't get it. Yes, I'm not gonna catch it in time, or it left me. You didn't get left. You're never late. It's always opportunity in this market. So you rushing and you forcing yourself into a trade, you're gonna blow your account. Slow down. Slow down so that you can speed up. Why can't you create you indicator to automatically calculate those checklists, then give you the signal? Because everyone has a different eye. All right, so that's just one way to trade the bot. That's not the only way to enter and exit trades. You could look at this bot and see something totally different and still make money off of it because of everything that is printing out. All right, so you may have a different strategy and you like to trade supply and demand zones, right? Somebody who does that, you don't necessarily have to follow the rule of is price above the white EMA because you're just trading supply and demand. All right, and then that'll be something like where you'll use a supply and demand and then wait for the EMA, like right now, right? You'll use supply and you'll wait for the EMA to turn red and then get a red arrow. That's possible. That can happen. That's more of a reversal because you're not trading. The white EMA just shows trend basically. So if you want to trade, if you're okay with counter trades, like counter trend trades, then you would forget about step one. You get what I'm saying? Um, I'm just showing you how to use it in its entirety. But visually, like if you've educated yourself before seeing this or getting access to it, then you may see something different where you could take trades, like I said, off the supply and demand zones or whatever. I know the person who showed me how to use the scanner actually has like a Fibonacci strategy that goes with it. I don't use Fibonacci. All right, so it's multiple ways that you can use it. I'm just showing you guys how I've had success using it and how I've been able to profit using it. And I want y'all to understand, like I'm streaming right now, so that's the only reason why I'm sitting here looking at the chart. Usually, I would just have my computer open. I'll be playing the game. I'll listen to music or I'll watch Netflix or whatever, and then I will wait until I see some of these things setting up. Like, but I wouldn't just sit here and look at the chart. Like, I know that let's say I'm looking at the 15-minute candle to break a supply or demand zone before entering on my 5. Right? I'll keep my 15-minute chart up, and if it just never breaks, it just doesn't break. I wouldn't even take the trade. See, so like for my people that like counter trend trades, it's one setting up now. I'm not gonna take it, but if that's something that you see and you like it visually, okay, you see prices coming off of the supply, you see an engulfing candle, to the downside. You see that price is about to break that structure, um, showing change of direction. It's a trade that you can take. I'm not saying it's the best trade, but some people visually may see that sell coming. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to anybody? You don't have to trade it exactly the way I do, but you know, if you really look at it, you can start seeing different ways that you can enter into the market, having a little bit more confidence based off of what the scanner is putting on the screen. Oh, have a dashboard. I mean, I don't really need to do all that. It's not like a set in stone. You have to trade it like that. That's just how I do it. Yeah, you're saying the price tested the supply zone and it's showing reversal signals. Yeah, I personally think that it's a riskier trade because we are in an uptrend. But like I said, there's people that like to trade. They like to get in and out of the market. I'm just letting them know instead of just like doing it, like for instance, if I didn't have the bot up right now and you just seen it, then you could just be chasing the market because you don't know what it's doing. But at least this gives you like a visual, like, okay, I'm starting to see a bunch of red. I'm starting to see a bunch of green. You know, let me trade in that direction. If I'm being honest, I'm seeing a lot of both. So I'm just kind of like sitting on my hands until I have to see what I want to see. Otherwise, I just won't trade. It's not that serious. It's not worth me losing or crashing out and going on tilt just to make a couple. Like I'll wind up working harder for the couple hundred trying to get in and out than just waiting for what I want to see. I could get lucky. I could enter, make my daily and then just be done. But like that's not the risk that I want to take. It's not that's not a good risk to take if you ask me. Okay, I'll just answer your question. That's probably one of them rhetorical questions or however you spell it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but no, that's what I was saying. Like, depending on your style of trading, you could still use this to your advantage. Like I said, like it's a calculator, right? Um, you use it how you please. Wow, it's crazy, yo. I really didn't know it was no consistency for the six payout. Let me read this. Fuck me like somebody else ain't fucking me right. I'ma just your body from your. Hold on, let me turn this. Say Queens was raised in Brooklyn. Say, am I in a trade right now? No, I'm not in a trade right now. Thanks for that reversal. Made some monies. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I explained it because it's. I mean, maybe you like. I don't know. Maybe you look at the market a little different than I do, but I can also show you that, like, if you are looking at the market like that, and look at what the scanner is doing. Look at what it's trying to tell you, and if you pay attention, then you can catch these scalps. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because you just doing everything.
Yeah, selling off if you trade that. I pretty much I stick to NQ. I might look at gold sometimes, but very, very, very basic, very simple. I don't
Yeah, 18%. I'll be alright.
I don't do too much. But like for those of you that are watching, I try to explain how you can take advantage of this in all aspects. Just because I'm not in a trade, like I said, if there's something that you feel in your heart that the market is about to do, and then the scan is also confluence with that, do your thing.
No, I don't feel like playing. I'm tired now.
This was actually a great sell-off, like a great reversal. Could have been in and out already. And we're gonna do it, do it, do it, do it.
What you buying or selling?
I'm not in anything right now. I'm looking for longs. So the bot on the 1 minute called out shorts, and it hit the first target already.
I've been in LA. I met this guy.
Off the one, that actually looks like a really sweet trade. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy.
Oh, she's going crazy. The sell-off on the woman was wild. I definitely missed that. I was talking about it. I did not see it coming though. Target 2 smashed. I had to sit this one out. I missed the entry. That was crazy. I looked at it on the 5 minute. Wasn't necessarily a fan of the sales, but the one is this break of structure at the entry, and now it's just dumping. That would have been beautiful. So the bot called this out. Would have been risking 200 on a mini. I mean, yeah, on a mini. And now at target 2, so 340. Definitely would have been good for the day. That would have been a nice trade right there. I missed that one though. Definitely missed that one. Even if you're not placing a trade tonight, you won already on your crab dinner. He said, I got an amazing chef for sure. She didn't make the crabs, y'all.
Why you gotta blow me up? They know I cook all the time.
They know you for cooking dessert.
I cook food too. I don't cook food.
Not on stream. By the time I get on stream, it's dessert.
No, but you eat dinner sometimes on here.
I eat dinner on stream. Dang, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset that I missed that. She is dumping. Yeah, we would have definitely been done for the night. What? Keep selling off? I'm gonna go back to the 5 and then see where she's at. Baby, I just sold a safe to buy. I'm not buying anymore tonight. We are going 700 since I won't buy anymore. I'm in the trade now. Let's see, what time is it? 12:41. So we out on the 5. Okay, so the 5 actually gave us an arrow off of this candle. Let me see. The EMA is that's a little far. Even the market where the structure break is a little far from me as well. Let's see if we can get a little pullback. I don't know. I'm not liking the shorts for the rest of the night.
The internet is full of travel hacks.
I don't think it's gonna short all night. I think that was just like, a little. Yeah, see, here we go. We got an engulfing candle off of this demand zone on the 1 minute. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm not entering anything right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on this. If that was our only opportunity of the night, then but that was a sweet move. I'm not gonna lie. That was tough.
I chose Shopify
That was
because when I was
clean.
using other platforms, it was definitely one of the most user friendly. I look at it
Super
multiple
clean.
times a day. Compare sales to last year to last week. We're seeing these categories.
Let's see if Price decides to break this demand. And then I'll look for entries off the break. Word.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Yeah, tea was good. Retest midnight open. You can grab a short. The 2 big bars at the 492 scare me. I already rallied 15 points on my sell price. Maybe you're entering your trades too late. Like you're chasing them, like you're chasing it, like it already made its move, and then you're trying to enter instead of entering while it's making its move. That's the only reason why I didn't even get in, because I'm not sure if that's the end of the push down. Remember, we're trending. We're still technically in the uptrend on every time frame outside of the 1. So like, yeah, don't chase the market, because then that's how you get cooked. And then by the time it actually starts moving in a direction that's like clear and is ready for you to enter, you already cooked your account. I've experienced that so many times. So like I said, I'd rather sit here and sit on my hands and miss the trade than trying to chase it. I'm not chasing my buy at support levels, but it slices through it. Yeah, because everybody does that. So it's like it's a manipulation thing. Like buy at support levels when price starts to like show like when price starts to hold at those levels, not just because it's falling and it hits that level, because you don't know if it's done falling yet. So it may break that demand when you buy at those support levels. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't even.
Hot new Wednesday weekly deals already at Lidl. Grab any selection of our fan favorites for less, like our famous spinach and mozzarella ravioli or our creamy peanut butter. Hurry in. Shop these deals and more from August 5th through 11th.
All right, here we go. We're starting to those pushes back to the upside. Get down, 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 down. Hey. Hey. You hear me? Down, down, down. No. Get down. You're doing too much. No one told you to get up there. Now go to your bed. To your bed. Go to your bed. What I say? Go to your bed. Oh yeah, you're the dog trainer. Nah, she know English. She just thinks she could do what she want. Okay, done for the day. We'll be trading New York again. Have a green, not greedy day. I like that. All right, so usually I check the calendar to see what's going on too. Under my it's Wednesday. Okay, we don't have no news tonight. No USD news till 8:30. It's a medium impact folder, so no, this I feel like this looks mixed to me. Like it's too much gray and too much red. It's the map is consolidating itself. Like so, for those of you that don't know, I use maps from Finviz to basically get an idea of which direction the market has been going since the open. At 6 p.m. I should say. This map is basically the list of the top 100 companies since we trade in Q. The bigger boxes, these companies hold the most weight in this basket. So they affect the market a little bit more regardless of their percentage. But yeah, this looks pretty mixed as well. So I'm gonna go based off the higher time frame since I missed this move. And stick to my bias of like waiting for an opportunity to long. But if this demand level gets broken, It's really hard to say. It's a huge indecision candle right here. Wasn't too bad of a setup. It is a reversal though. So the volumetric bar is pretty much even. Only thing that we don't have is price is above and volumetric bar, but everything else is pretty solid. Like supply, red EMA, red arrow. That's 3 points out of 5. It's not like a bad sell-off trade. It's just I just can't see it happening. I don't know what it is. And I could be wrong. It could just dump out of nowhere. You can hear me us burp. I burped? I don't think I burped. I don't remember burping. That's just saying if any city in the country could make that in 6 months, they'll have marble sidewalks and gold sewers. Said movements or so putting me to sleep. Hey, trading's boring, man. I'm out, Shaq. No trade for me tonight. Have a great rest of your stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's selling off, y'all. I burped twice and I didn't even realized that's bad. It's the man zone might be getting broken soon. We got to break a structure here. Let's see what it decides to do. The risk isn't too bad for a sell off. If we was to take it to the next demand zone, that'll be our price number. But I'll definitely be out before it gets there unless it just flies. I'm starting to think that NQ kind of like that song because it said "Take You Down," which is kind of crazy. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna see if she really liked the song. All right, so we got 7 minutes until 1. This is kind of like the end of the hour. So let's see if she breaks before then or around that time. Find us a nice little entry. I'm liking it. I'm gonna go ahead and take it before it breaks the demand. All right, we had this push down. Came back for a minor retest, and then now we're pushing down with these lower. So we'll see if price pushes through these levels. Maybe tagging this 5-minute fair value gap, and this 5-minute fair value gap should definitely give us the daily. Let's see how it plays out. Supposed to be boring. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely more volatile in New York, but that's why I trade Asia too, because especially when it comes to like explaining like what I'm doing and how. It's just a smoother and more calm session. It's not an indicator. It's a bot, an AI scanner. Yeah, let's see if it tries to fill the 5-minute gap. If it does, then it's probably really gonna push down. I could have had an earlier entry, but I didn't really have faith in the sell off until I seen this on the one. Hold on, I'm gonna pause up. This on the one. So like if price continues down and we had this break of structure and if price continues down, it'll break the demand and then we have nothing but opportunity down here. So yeah, this push down to retest the EMA and then get in an engulfing candle. Usually my entry would be like here. But I just wasn't super confident at the time because we were in the demand. But now that it's trying to push and break through this level, maybe enter a little earlier than I wanted, but we'll see how it plays out. Like I said, reap what you sow. Yeah, last night, NQ was she was like in the Benny the Butcher and Davey song. Everything is up, and now she going down. I'm thinking that she going like this Chris Brown song a little bit, but let's see. It's called Reap What You Sow, Pooh Shiesty.
When Estefania got
That was fast. I didn't even click on anything.
it gave him a new perspective.
You read what you sow.
Longing.
Okay, they done run that say no more.
Holding lows.
Let's go. Damn, I'm plugging, I miss you. Roll the street, say you reap what you sow. Okay, you reap what you sow. Trade that once you off next to his pole. On a nigga.
I just went long.
Welcome to my city, home of the triple cross. Don't get back though. They go back to my condo.
Since when do you stream? I started streaming to show this eval go from like just starting it to see how many payouts I could get out of it. And right now we're working on a 6th payout. So we should push higher from here. There you go. You can hit longs on ES now. This song's so fire.
First you said I was just talking, now all of a sudden believe in me. I ain't never needed no hope. Always been what a hoe need. Nigga, I shook the critics.
All right, it's like a critical moment right here. We got 2 minutes until the top of the hour. And at this level, like I said, I at this level, it could go either way. It could push back up off the demand, or it could break its demand, and then it's like I said, it's a lot of opportunity down here. I usually would wait until this price breaks the demand, but I seen a break of structure. I want to take my chance that I had in entering like earlier. But like I said, we'll see how it plays out. I understand my risk, and yeah, we just waiting at this point. I think at 1 o'clock it may do something. So we got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Maybe we can get like a little impulse push down.
A lot of places think they're raw King Kong gorilla, like see me coming type of shit cool. Or you got a place like this where everything is element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain something to you, nigga, man.
What's up, Angie?
Posted on the block right now. Everybody out here is push something, you know. The last nigga all the way to the right, he up the most, you know. The last one over here to the left, the second from last, his last 2 boys were like, they want sanction. He did something he wasn't supposed to be doing for some motherfuckers he wasn't supposed to be fucking with. Now his number gotta get called. Everybody knows except him. And if you know you gotta act.
This fair value gap never really got taken out.
He's still smoking rap, playing the chili. Like, you know what, like surviving some shit like that do to your mental? This shit get deep, man. You know, you ever seen a shootout with no words? You know what I'm saying? Gotta be on point, man. Stay on your P's and Q's, man. This shit ain't for a lot of you niggas, so a lot of you niggas won't get it. I ain't finna keep giving you faking half-stepping ass nigga this free game, man. Next time, just say fuck you, bitch.
When Estefanio got into a great book on Audible, he decided to change a few things. His daughter was less inspired.
Man, I wish we would have got this entry though. That would have been amazing. Here we go, guys. Let's see what she decides to do. Let's see what she decides to do. There we go. We're starting to get some pushes now.
Inflation is here and it sucks, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do something about it. Starting your business is a game changer, and you can start one today for way less money than you think. And that's why you need business. It's not just a tool, it's your help.
You'll find somebody more toxic. Y'all go through way more arguments than we did. Y'all go through way more arguments than needed.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
My nigga drop a nice footage. I need you to do something else for him. Just to warm them up. And then they know we're going to do it.
Get your pipes. Get you. How they do, motherfucker? It's Weezy, baby. Y'all see what's going on? Hold on, let me go protect my trade real quick. Yes, sir. Y'all see what's going on? Yeah. Another night, another calm night, man. Shooting and his dying leg until I catch up like mayonnaise. Boy, it's a setback. We could trade like the Dow Jones. I hope he got his towel on. I aim at the moon and get my howl on. I'm on it. And when it comes to that paper, I stack books. You heard what I said? I could put you on your feet or put some money on your head. Life ain't cheap. You're better off dead if you can't pay the fee. See, every motherfucker at the door don't get a key. You're outside looking in. So tell me what you see. It's about money. It's bigger than me. I told my homies, don't kill him. Bring them. You're fucking with the hit, man. Kidnap a nigga, make him feel like a kid again. Straight up, I ain't got no conversation for you. Have a few words with the. Tell it to my motherfucking. Straight up, I ain't got no conversation for you. Tell it to my motherfucking. I'm on that Philly fighting when I come for you. Shawty in the. If a nigga try to stick me, I'ma blam him. Alright, 5 minute candle, new one about to start. Let's see if she continues to dump down to this demand. Let's see if we get like one more push down. If we get one more push down, that'll be great. Woo! Come on, stop playing. I'm peer pressure. Matter of fact, I'm motivational rap better. How to dress better. More fitted caps than back catchers. The gun, the gat, the strap, the gun, the tool. Other words, I'm no real for real. We can go check for check, a bill for bill. A scale for scale, the deal is sealed. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. Put a shell in. Hold on. I'm gonna go break even. Detroit Red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go break even. I don't think she's done. That'll be very upsetting though. I'm not gonna lie. That'll be very upsetting because I don't think she's done. So I don't know if I get wicked out at break even. That's gonna be upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get wicked out at break even. Oh, who's the song? Always got some shit for your ears. Cause if you get near, I say get off my and tell your bitch to come in. Cause you sweat me and my. You know how. Cannon. Up and up. It's called Cannon by Lil Wayne. I might have baited. I should have took my 300. No Spinderella. I didn't take my 300. Now she want to play around. Hopefully y'all made some money off of that though. I probably should have took my 3. But I thought we had like a little bit more in her. I do like this top wick though. That wick is making me feel like we still got some ways to go. And that's why I want to kind of give it just a little bit of breathing room. Nigga, the stats is wrong. Info ain't balanced. So the century, the competition ain't balanced. And his 2 brothers. Juice the motherfucker like. Shit. Here we go. See, I figured it would do something like this, but I think it's going to dump lower. I think it has the potential to go lower, especially with that top wick on that last candle. That's a lot of selling pressure. If you see wicks like that, that's a lot of selling pressure. But let's see. Somebody said, "Play Biggie, give me the loot." I don't know. That's a selling song. Biggie Smalls, give me the loot. I stopped out in profit. Somebody said exit.
Inside this ring,
Take your money and run.
Outside the ring, the general gives you a break on your car insurance.
But in this ring, it's about pain.
Don't worry, Rhea. I'll take it.
Is Give Me the Loot a selling song or is that a song for the longs? I'm a bad. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see. What y'all think? It's a bearish song? What's a song for the Bulls? Give Me the Loot is a take profit song. That's what it is. Give me my money. Uh-huh. Oh, it's definitely a bearish song. Oh, God. Uh-huh. Oh, well, hold on. Come on, NQ. What are you doing right now? I'll be highly upset if I break it even on this trade because I could have just took my 300 twice now. But I definitely feel like it's not about what I feel like. It's not about what I feel like. See, it's the human. It's the human in me. It's the human greed in me, y'all. We got 2 top wicks, 3 top wicks. You see top wicks? Sell off. What we talking about? Cash out. Everybody say take my money. Hold on. They said cash out. I'm done. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this for because I feel like she playing around. Whoa. Man, niggas come through, I'm taking high school rings too. Bitches get scared by the earrings and bangles. And when I rock it and pop, I'm taking the rockers. And if she's persistent, how y'all feel about that? I can do that? Or it's not the same? It's not the same? It's a win. A win is a win. I think that's a win. That's a dub, y'all. Put some W's in the chat. That's a dub. W's in the chat, man. We did that. We did that, chat. All right, we ended the night with 350. Ended the night with 350. I'll take it. Let me do that. Just get the fucking car keys and cruise up the block. The bitch act shot, getting shot on the spot. Oh shit, the cop. Be cool, fool. They ain't gonna roll up. All they want is fucking dope. So I don't fucking keep looking. I guess the kid is life cooking. I just came home and trying to see Central fucking. Oh shit, now he looking in my face. You said that's a Mets hat. Yep. Hold on. Cause I'm about to shoot a true motherfucker going out for the loot. The 40th anniversary. Psychic trader. See, I'm not that type of trader. Oh, go long now. I won the day. I'm not trading no more. I don't need no more money. I did what I had to do for the day. This is a win on the trading day. He said, "Am I from New York?" Here, medicine makes the mission. Oh, hold on. Medicine lets you focus on patients who protect us all. Well, we focus on administrative hassles. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I mean, like, I gotta be like this pioneer shit. I was popping that quick down. A lot of y'all niggas thought it was being shit. Wear that black and shit, and all y'all chicks thought it was silver and shit. What that say? Bottom line. What you gotta do? Check. Yo, I spit that other shit. That's a nice motherfucker shit. Fat time follow me around. Eat cover shit, nigga. You bear money. I'm all year money. I'm popping, you ain't gotta count it. It's all live money. I never change money, cause niggas got strange money. Knocked up, marked up, fucked up in the game money. Oh, here she go, yo. She about to keep dumping, y'all. You got flash now, but time will reveal money. I spit the hottest shit. You need it, I got it shit. That downside laughing. All right, man. I got blood money, straight up thug money. It's all right. It's a PG-13 YouTube stream, so I mean, it's not a PG-13. maybe a mature child can watch this. I mean, outside of the music, there's not like a lot of. I don't curse too much. Almost lost a fun account going long, but ended up with 20 plus. Hey man, see, I don't think about what I'm gonna do. I just listen to the chart, man. If I lose, then hey. But um, guys, that is it for me. It's 1:16 in the morning. Um, where my chart at? Y'all can't see my chart. Y'all can't see my chart. What about now? Can y'all see my chart now? Can I see the chart now? It's up. All right, cool. Cool. I knew it was going to do this. It's going to keep going down. And, I didn't really want to stop myself out, but it was acting a little weird. I'm not going to lie. It was acting a little weird. But, hey, I can't complain. I'm satisfied for the day. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to have FOMO. I took advantage of the opportunity that was given to me. And, you know, I'm happy. Had a good day. A win is a win. Win is a win, y'all. It's always tomorrow. Why mess up a winning day? Why mess up a winning day? So I can say, "Oh, I made 700. Oh, I made 1,000." To be honest, no one gives a fuck unless you're gonna give it to them. Like no one cares. All right. So, all right. As y'all see, Scanner did more than enough. Still printing money. I want to do this for everyone who is. Let me take this. I don't know what this is. It's like something on my screen. It's like saying it's an error. It's time for an eval giveaway. No, so this is what's actually going on. I said when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. I did a giveaway when I hit 50, but I didn't know I was going to hit 50 subscribers like that the way I did. So we're on the road to 1,000, and there will be another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So for everybody that's been tuning in with me, yeah, man, share the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. If y'all made some money, smash that like button. If you enjoyed the content today, smash the like button. If you like my hat, smash the like button. If you like the teddy bears back there, smash the like button. Nah, but all seriousness, like, yeah, it was fun. I feel like we missed out on a good move. But we caught the end of it. Still pretty much pushing. It's weird because I seen longs. I seen the longs happening. If you're still in this trade, oh my goodness, God bless you. Because she is dumping right now. But we didn't have too much drawdown, so I can't complain. I think we managed the trade well. We put our stops in profit. We broke even. And we let the trade do its thing. And even now, it was such a good trade as we could see. Like it's still doing its thing. So we caught the right side of the market today. And yeah, man. Yeah, that was a great trade. Great trade, great trade. Sorry for everybody that was in here and they said they was going long. I know a couple people was like, "Yeah, we're gonna start longing," and it was like, as soon as I got in for my shorts, it was like, "Oh yeah, we're getting in long. It's a good place for longs," and then you know, bullish going into tomorrow. I think overall we are bullish though. So this like sell off right here, I mean, I feel like it's probably just setting up for something, a big run maybe tomorrow. Yeah, don't you got to blow your account before the last payout because they're going to switch you to live. No, that's what. All right, so one thing you guys are gonna realize is that I don't necessarily do things because other people are doing it. Right? Simple fact of that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys have any comments on anything, like if you feel like my trade is a dumb trade and I lose, then I'm cool with you saying that. And then you take the win. That's fine. Or vice versa, where you may like just now, like I mean, I could have gotten like discouraged and then just stopped the trade and said, you know what, everybody else is going long, and then not and that took my short. But everybody looks at the market differently. And it's not that no one's right or wrong. It's just positioning. It's about when you get in and how you're risking when you get in. You know, there are some people that are probably still in longs, but they probably maybe you got in one contract for a micro and you was able to hold this pullback. You know, it doesn't mean that your bias is wrong, like because it could start pushing up crazy. So I said all that to say, uh, 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 yeah, I said all that to say because there's a lot of people that say, oh, um, you don't want to get the last payout and go live. I don't have a problem with going live. I don't think there's anything wrong with going live. Some people don't like it because they want to um, have the 20 accounts. You can't have 20 accounts when you're live. You can only have five. But if you ask me, five is enough for me personally. Five is enough for me. If I could do a minimum payout, I think the rule is a minimum payout of 500 daily. If I do that across five accounts, I'm gonna make enough money to be satisfied with Apex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I can't trade on other firms or whatever, but I now have an opportunity to get daily payouts from five accounts, minimum 500 every day. Like, can't complain, right? So it's how you look at it, right? So no, you don't have to blow your account for the before the last payout. You don't have to do that. And there's also it's a good chance that they may not even send my account live. They might not even send me live. All right, I'm not copy trading on this account, so I mean they're just gonna see one account. Like they're just gonna see one account that is past that. All right, so maybe after I done got I don't really know exactly how they decide whether they're gonna send your account live or not, but it's not off of one account getting more than six payouts. It's not off of that. All right, so bad guy. I watched you three other times. You have good setup, good strategy, good job. Appreciate that. I try to be consistent. Like out of those three times that you've watched me trade, have I been consistent? Like have I taken the same type of trade every time? I pretty much took in the same type of trade. I would say this about today though. My 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes showed me that I would be looking for longs. But I never marry a decision. I never come onto a session and I marry a decision. I'm just saying in my head, my overall bias would be, you know, the long or the short. But obviously as the session continues, price is moving and price is doing its own thing at each minute, hour, you know?
I'm an investigative reporter, and that guy and this company are playing unprecedented roles.
You're well disciplined on trading and you follow your rules. Yeah. I mean, once I guess like once you are aware, once you're aware of what it is that is stopping you from being um profitable consistently, once you're aware of it, then the goal is to, you know, whatever it is that's stopping you, like fix it. Like for a long time, right? For a very long time, trading, like for me, it wasn't that I wasn't a good trader when I wasn't profitable. I was a great trader. I was winning. I was always winning every day. My problem was a situation like this, right? Where, I've gotten used to seeing like, okay, I usually make $1,000 or 900 or $800, whatever the case is, right? And when I have a $350 day, I'm like, I mean, I'm hot right now. I should take another trade. Why make three? Why stay at 350 when I can make 800? Just taking another setup. That's how I used to stop myself from. I could have been profitable years before I started being profitable. Like probably, I want to say like in my first year, because I was that first year I wasn't. I just wasn't good because I just never. It was something new to me. But I was like so interested in it that I learned so much. I learned so much. I was like having information overload and I was trying so many things at once that I was just like doing too much. And then I finally slowed down and I started doing one thing at a time. So that's one thing. Slow down, do one thing at a time. Don't get me wrong, learn as much as you can because with that, me slowing down, I was able to identify my style of trading and how I like to trade. Right. So me going through that phase of doing everything, like swing trading, position trading, scalping, day trading, whatever. I went through the phase of trying all of those things, trying currency pairs, trying uh different well at this I wasn't trading futures when I first started. So like just trying the indices or the metals, like just seeing what was my lane, right? I was just trading everything. I was doing everything. I learned a lot. But when it was time when I slowed down, I understood, okay, cool. Now I know this is how I like to trade and this is the type of pairs I want to trade. So now I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm profitable. And like my ups and downs, where I would say like I wasn't necessarily profitable, but I wasn't like losing either. I was more like a break even. I had like a break even year, like my second time, right? My second year. And it was because I was winning. But some days I will win the amount that I think in my head, like, yeah, this is what I should be winning. And I will stop. That's cool. And there's days where I will lose and I'll try to get it back and I will lose more than what I've won even the day before. Right. So I was going through that. I was going through those phases. Then I started realizing, like, all right, cool. Let me just win. Right. I would win every day. I would win. Stop trading. Win. Stop trading. But I wasn't at that time, I wasn't worried about how much I made. As I kept doing that, I started making more money. There was times where I was just like the market was just it was moving in a way where like it was, I don't even know how to explain it. I was just winning and hitting these like numbers where it was just like I just felt like that's what it was supposed to be. So now when I would win, mind you, I'm still in that phase of like this is like end of year 2, trying to go into year 3. I'm I'm going through that phase of um like I'm starting to win, but like I just had to get back in the market because what I won wasn't enough. And that was greed. I was going through greed. Once I was aware that there was just me being greedy and I should be grateful for these type of days, Then, the payouts start to roll in, the withdrawals start to roll in, because this adds up. And I think what happens as like people that trade a lot or they're in the industry and they understand that, like, there's people making 10,000 in a day, 100,000 in a day. So you get ungrateful for a profit like this, and you forget that, like, especially on a prop firm, it's not even like it's like, like you're forgetting, like you're just playing a game. You're playing not the trading part. Like, you're playing a game as far as like beating the prop firms. Like, okay, this is what you want me to do. At bare minimum, that's what you want me to do. Bare minimum, I did what the prop firm wanted me to do for the day. It says trade, like, to get a payout. It says trade for 5 days, have 5 days that's over $250, and then be at 50%. That's the only thing you have to follow. If you want to do more, that's on you, buddy. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, that's on you. At the end of the day, especially with prop firms, I'm not talking about somebody just trading in your own account. Especially with the prop firms, it's a max payout. It's not like they're gonna say, okay, Shaq, you had a 50K account, you're at 66,000. Go ahead and take out 16,000. They're not gonna let me do that anyway. They're only gonna let me take out the max. So, like, why not just do what they're saying to do, so I could get the max payout? And then you'll start to realize, like, those days that you like, these days are perfect. Like, this is all you need, right? But then those days when you hit the 1,000 or the 900, the 1,500, or whatever the case is, right? When you hit those days, you're just building yourself a buffer, so that way you're going to lose. There's going to be a day that you lose, right? But you built yourself such a buffer from being disciplined and staying consistent that, like, even if you do lose or you take a crazy loss, it's not going to hurt your account. You're not going to blow your account because of it. All right, you gave yourself a cushion, a breathing room, because you stack the winning days. Shaq stacks. I'm stacking winning days. Stack them, winning days, and then apply it to your life. First, you got to do it off the charts. If you do it off the charts, you're gonna do it on the charts. You start stacking winning days. All right, I just went on a rant, but I have to do at least one a session. I gotta get one of my rants in at least one time in the sessions. The psychology is, like, super important, y'all. I'm telling you. Like, a lot of you guys are really good traders. You guys are probably better traders than me, but y'all don't know when to stop. So you find yourself losing on a winning day. If you have a prop firm, I'm pretty sure you have a set of rules that you have to follow. It's like going to work, right? And then they tell you your job description is to do this. Your job description is to sweep this floor, right? But when you're going to get paid the same amount regardless, right? But watch this. Your job description is to to sweep this floor. And then, instead of, like, not only are you sweeping the floor, you start washing dishes, you start cleaning the walls, thinking that you're going to get paid more. No, they're going to pay you the same amount. Sweep the floor and that's it. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, this is not the more you're on the charts, the more you get paid. That's not that. That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. Like, do what you got to do. The chart, they don't want, like, when I say they, I don't even know who I'm talking about, right? Because I don't want to say, like, the government or whatever, right? I'm just saying, like, this game that you're playing, like, with the charts, you're not supposed to win. You're supposed to be liquidity. You're supposed to get in this market and just give your money away. You're supposed to just keep giving your money away to the people that know what they're doing. When you know what you're doing, you're the person that's getting the money. So slow down. Do what you have to do, and that's it. You don't get paid extra for doing more. If God decides that he wants to give you more in that given time of that day, cool. But most of the time, he's going to give you what you need. At least. Not what you want. Hopefully that's y'all picking up what I'm putting down. This is bigger than trading. It's everything. All right. Yeah. So with that being said, I think that is it for me as price continues to push down.
Oh, you went to church? I didn't even know.
I know you were sleeping. All right. That's it. Oh, before I get off, I know it's a few people. I don't know if I just like before I wasn't doing this, and then now I realize like it's some people that actually do want to get access to the bot. So I'm gonna show you guys how you get access to it. Really quick, and then we'll hop off of this. All right. So, like I said, if you haven't already, go join my Discord. The link is in the description. Follow me on Instagram at Shaq Stacks. That is SHAQSTAC STACKZ_. And if you want access to the bot, I just dropped the link in the description. All right. So when you click on this link, you will see a screen similar to this. Okay. Yes, it is not for free. It's not a free thing. All right. But if you want an opportunity to see what it looks like, then if you click on dashboard access only, okay, then you get a quick glimpse of what you get access to. All right. So if you guys want to see how I learned how to trade, the people that I trade with, and basically how I was able to learn the stuff that I know, um, you will click on this link and then go to dashboard access only. You won't have access to the bot, but you'll be able to see these other individuals who use the bot, maybe better than me. All right. Like when I'm not streaming, I may hop on one of their streams, right? It's a bunch of traders. Um, I don't even want to say it's for traders. It's for everybody. Like if you do real estate, if you're into the credit game, if you like culinary or health and fitness, um, sports betting, it's all on this site right here. All right. So like you just click on my link and then you can go to dashboard access only if you don't want to pay. If you want to get the bot, then you have to purchase the $200 one. The 100 just gives you access to exclusive streams. Obviously, with the 200, you get the exclusive streams and the bot. Like this is just for the exclusive streams, and if you want just like the free dashboard access only, um, you could subscribe for free as well. Just enter your information, and I'll get in contact with you before the end of the week. All right. So basically, once you get access to the dashboard, you'll see a screen similar to this. Let me go to it. Yeah. Oh, I typed that wrong. All right, so you'll see something similar to this. All right, so you see some people that's streaming live right now. All right, these are like traders. They just streaming. So like if you heard of Kick or Twitch, it's similar to that, but it's for people who, like I said, they like to trade. All right, so this is just a preview of this is one of the strategies that I actually use, but they're using a Fibonacci tool to do so. If you like to trade in the morning, we have the heist. I trade Nasdaq in the morning. It's a great session. This is one of the streams I look at when I'm not streaming myself. If you like the sports bet, same thing. He streams his picks, so you can take his picks as well. If you want to build a brand on TikTok and make money from TikTok or Instagram, you can watch her stream. It's for social media. But it's a bunch of things, right? If you want to know about like your even your taxes, right? Um, where's this lady at? I love her streams. So this lady right here, her name is Angie Tony, right? She's seen on Forbes. She's listed on Forbes the past from 2024, 2025 is now 2026. This is not old stuff, right? She's seen on Forbes as one of the top CPAs in the US. All right, in the US. So she talks about what to do with your money after you make it, obviously. Like, and it's not always about trading. It could be from anything, like um like I said, like real estate or whatever you got going on, whatever business you got going on, how to handle your taxes, whether you want to do it on your own or with someone. You have access to someone like this where she streams and you can ask her questions, personal questions. All right, now I think she has one of the exclusive streams, so you'll have to like purchase that one. But like I said, it's worth getting into. And like if for everybody who's interested in the AI, the bot, you would click on marketplace and you can see this. This is the scanner that I use, Olympus scanner. All right, so it's an AI trading tool. You get access to it. Just to like it says, identify high probability setups. All right, so that's all I'm doing. I'm not like trying to guess the market or what's going on. I'm using a tool that literally reads the market for me. And it takes the guessing game out. All right, and this platform is just it's awesome, man. It's a lot going on. It's truly been a help in my journey and what I know. Um, yeah. So let's go back to this screen here. Okay. So yeah. So anybody looking to get involved, I'll invite you to my private community. Um, and yeah, we're running up from there. Like I said, join the Discord. We could talk there. You could send me a DM that's more like direct. But let's get this paper together, man. Let's get this money together. Man, to God be the glory. We're going to end this stream the right way, the way that we always do, giving praise to the Most High. Um, without Him being the light, I don't know if I'll be able to have the mental capacity to do some of the things that I do, and I'm truly grateful for what has been placed on my mind and in my head. And yeah, man, I gotta give Him all the glory. So I end every stream the same way. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. We had a awesome session. Price is still doing it what it do. Um, can't even complain, man. Can't complain at all. What's today? Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. I will be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow's the last night of the week that I will get on this session. Um, we go one more night undefeated. Man, that's 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight, no losses. For the trading day. I'm not gonna sit here and say I lost trades, but we've won the day. We've won the day for 2 weeks straight. And like I said, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without God, man. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna end the stream the right way. Then we're gonna get up out of here. So sharing this. Just give me a few seconds and then we'll close this thing out. All right, man. So all right, man. Amen. That was it. That was it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tune in with me and Let's keep printing this paper, man. I'm out of here. Deuces.